Hello, 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 hello. Matthew Harvey here. James on the left.
Oi. Jason on my
Yes.
left. Sorry.
Oh, what's up? I can't talk until you introduce me.
I know. He threw me off with his kind of vaguely English accent there, and so I had to go with the oi.
Hello, governor.
That came from a previous French bar owner. Used to say that. Hello, hello, hello.
Was that Blue?
No, it was partner.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because
Yeah,
I thought
sorry.
Blue could be a French name too, maybe. Or
Good.
Cajun, maybe.
That would be bleu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the cordon variety.
Cordon bleu of the cordon variety. Our 12 o'clock spot is open.
Yeah.
Just vacated by Mr. Edward Mike Sutherland. Mike Sutherland, as he says he is more well known. Very good interview with him.
Yeah,
that
he's
was
interesting dude, man.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys, one of the few people that have deep knowledge about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, any way you wanted that interview to go, he could have talked for the rest of the day.
I think if it was just a history interview, then we would have been here for a few days.
Did y'all have the same nervous moment I had though?
What's that?
When he said African American to be politically correct, I was like, is there
Where is he
another
going?
option?
Yeah, where is he going?
You know?
It's always an awkward point.
Yeah.
He was kind of stern.
Yeah,
he
it was
reminded me of like an old teacher.
I think stoic might be the right term there.
Or if you said something that he didn't agree with, he would snap at that.
I know. So I'm a bit of a history buff myself. Now, I do not claim to be. My dad is calling me. I do not claim to be nearly as.
You want to
knowledgeable.
pipe him in?
No. I don't claim to be nearly as knowledgeable about history as that man. He's obviously very well read, but I do believe, and I might be just parroting what's kind of generally accepted. General Sherman was mentally unstable. That's my opinion of it. But he let me know real quick that
he did not agree with that.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, he said, "I do not agree with that."
Well,
I said, "Oh,
Matter of factly.
pretty well studied on everything.
yeah." So maybe I'm wrong. Yeah.
I tell you what, I side with Mike.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna back you in this.
I appreciate
All right.
that. Appreciate that.
We're divided here.
I would
Yeah,
really
right.
like to get in with Mr. Sutherland to the Lee Peacock stuff because
Oh, yeah.
there was we
yeah.
touched on it, but
He had a
had
little twinkle in his eye
Oh,
when we
yeah.
brought that
Yeah.
up. I
And
think.
he even said he'd write a script, right? So,
Yeah.
guys, if y'all want to see a locally produced Lee Peacock, maybe we can get some fundage together.
Maybe we can do it in like the Blair Witch fashion.
yeah, it's
with
just
What,
like
with
a
snot coming
shake-
out of our nose?
No,
and
like
crying all the
GoPro.
time?
with the like the $500 budget.
Oh,
you know?
okay, yeah.
I think we could do that.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would like it, but we could do it.
Well, it'd be us running around with a shaky GoPro, and we
Halloween
give
costumes.
him the $500 to write the script.
We're
Yeah.
riding stick horses instead of real horses. It's not in the budget.
He said he liked B movies.
He did.
He
What
did.
about a F
So
movie?
we could do a B movie about Lee Peacock.
We
What
didn't
if
even
we-
tell him that there had been a couple of B movies filmed here in Leonard.
Oh man, we
Yeah.
didn't. But it was post
Is
1961.
Raptor Ranch really a B movie or is that a C?
I don't know. That's
That'd be a D movie.
Yeah, I don't know. But what if we did a 12 o'clock siren produced miniseries
Oh,
on
that'd
Lee
be cool.
Peacock? That would be really cool.
Dance! Dance!
Yeah, that'd
Which
be great.
character would you like to play?
You got the right visual right there, I hope.
Well, I
I'll
mean,
tell you what I don't want to be.
I
A Yankee.
I don't want to be a Yankee. That's right. I mean, there's a lot of baggage that goes along with playing maybe Captain Bob Lee, who was actually a sergeant and promoted himself, I believe, to captain post Civil War. But a lot of baggage that comes along with that. But hey, I'm a child of Texas, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For
You know?
sure.
So-
Sounds like Tom Mac Holmes is somebody we might want to
Yeah.
entertain being on here.
Yeah.
He spoke highly of him.
He did. What was the other guy's name that knows a lot about movies? David Bramlett.
Eldridge?
Eldridge.
Mr. Eldridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bramlett, I think, was a local around here.
Eldridge was with him at the Herald Democrat, correct?
Yes.
Bramlett is someone that
Bramlett, I believe, lived
he was
around
a
here.
friend of his
yeah,
from
friend
his
of his from
childhood.
here.
Speaking of, we talked a lot of old stories. You went and saw something old this weekend.
The Old Crow Medicine Show.
Oh.
Yeah, my wife and I ventured over into Fort Worth to Billy Bob's.
Most famously known as Wagon Wheel, right?
Wagon
That
Wheel.
everybody's tired
No,
of hearing that song.
No,
but-
we never Googled this, and I don't even know who did it originally.
It
Well-
was originally a piece from Bob Dylan, and Old Crow actually made it into an entire song.
Yeah, I think
Gotcha.
it was just the chorus,
Yeah,
right? And
just-
then
okay.
he bought the rights at like 17.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that was the most high energy country and western show I've ever seen. Those
awesome.
fools are well trained.
Yeah, they're
with
all
their,
like master musicians.
with their instruments playing multiples. The
Upright
drummer,
basses and banjos.
one of the cooler parts was the drummer is sitting there playing, and he's hitting, his foot on the kick bass, and as he does that, another guy steps in and starts hitting the big tom, and then they swap places, and it's just so perfect, seamless switch, and the drummer, whichever one wasn't playing, would go get a harmonica and stick it in front of the lead singer's mouth, and like perfectly on time.
Nice.
Interchanging violins for banjos. And
this is the Americana bluegrass version of like a big Kiss show or Slipknot show or something,
Yeah, or like Dave Matthews Band.
Right.
It's very similar to that sort of thing.
Speaking of Fort Worth and Billy Bob's, where'd y'all stay?
The Stockyards Hotel. That was a pretty cool experience.
Pretty awesome. Is that the one that's above like H3 or
Yeah, it's H3.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know anything about Fort Worth or the Stockyards. I've been to Billy Bob's a handful of times, mostly with the Wolf working.
Sure.
Once or twice for a show. I think we saw 1100 Springs and the Toadies there. Funny story on that, by the way.
Share.
My wife and I went to see 1100 Springs and Toadies play at Fort Worth on a Thursday.
Same drummer.
Yep. So getting over there, Christian.
Is
it the other one?
I don't know his name, but
but getting over there from Plano takes about an hour. So we got there about an hour or two late or whatever, and by the time we got there, 1100 Springs had already played. So we walk in and we're like kind of waiting around for the bands to start, and then Toadies play. I'm like, cool, right on. Toadies play. Well, we kind of after the Toadies played, we sit around at Billy Bob's and looked at every wall there was, waiting in my mind for
the
1100 Springs to come on. Well, we wait probably an hour and a half, and I mentioned just casually to her, I'm like, is this band going to come on? She was like, they already played. So we stayed there till probably 1 a.m.
Waiting for
nothing to happen, and it was just a stupid miscommunication.
At least there's a lot to see there.
There is. Yeah, we took a ton of pictures.
Was she distraught? That's her favorite, right? 1100 Springs?
No, she actually realized that we wouldn't be able to make it probably
she
prior
just
to.
Did not communicate that to
well,
you.
Yeah, it was just a lapse in communication.
I have seen 1100 Springs here in Leonard.
Wow.
What?
Yeah. Four Corners Fest. Yeah, they used to play here.
Speaking of Four Corners, yeah.
Can we bring that back? Can we do that? Or does it still happen?
I was talking to
I would love to have them
Sam. Sam came by yesterday, and he was telling me about the Four Corners Festival.
Yeah, it used to be an annual thing, and it's kind of out between Leonard and Trenton.
I think we got somebody just walked up to the door, found the koozies and the stickers.
Nice, very nice.
Somebody just grabbed it.
I think they're trying to get in.
Well, there they are.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Not sure who that was.
Looked like Martin.
I think it might have been.
Oh,
It's Martin Harris.
Cool.
Right on.
Cool. So yeah, they played at Four Corners Fest. That's been several years ago.
Who puts this on?
I don't know the guy's last name. His first name is his nickname B, like Bumblebee.
Okay.
He lives. Let's see. I forget the county road. It's out by where Dad lives, between Leonard and Trenton.
We should go.
It was an
him.
annual thing, but I don't think they've done it in several years.
We should go find him and talk about reviving that, man.
Yeah.
Now with Leonard growing the way it is, it might be something to bring back.
But
dude.
Four Corners Fest was the name of it.
And that's referring to Grayson County, Fannin County, Hunt County, and Collin County?
Yes.
Four Corners.
This is kind of the area where they all come together. So.
Yeah. And the Peacock feud is often called the Four Corners feud.
Oh, I was unaware of that.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think he referred to it as that once.
A lot of it has to do with Blue Ridge, Leonard, Trenton, that kind of little area.
Well, he was talking about Wildcat Thicket. I've also heard it called Bobcat Thicket before, but it would stretch from Sherman kind of down a ridge down to here, and Bob Lee would hide in it with his troops, if you will, and they knew all the trails and stuff, and it was thick. Apparently, like everything that I've found on it said it was like almost impassable.
That's why they didn't call it a thinnet.
That's exactly right. Oh,
That's
Matthew's
good.
on it today.
That's good.
Sorry.
It's pretty good.
It's a thicket.
It's pretty good.
No.
I have never thought to go to Peacock's cemetery.
No, we should.
That's never dawned on me until he mentioned it.
Where
being
is
in
it?
Hunt County. He
I
said Hunt
missed it.
County, but
Yeah, just south.
I have no idea where it's at.
I bet we could Google it.
Yeah.
We could.
You know.
Yeah, we should
Have
go
to
over
do
there
that.
and check it out. See if it's as cool as Lee Cemetery.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Jason, what'd you do this weekend?
Yesterday we celebrated my wife's birthday.
That's right.
Happy birthday, Katelyn.
27. Happy
27.
birthday.
Happy birthday, babe.
Yeah.
What did you guys do?
Yesterday morning we went to my little nephew Grady's soccer game.
Oh,
And
yeah,
we
you were
watched
excited about that,
I
right?
was. And rightfully so, because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
How old?
Watched 3, 4, and 5-year-olds
Oh, yeah.
run around. They don't kick the ball that much. They kick each other.
Mm.
They shove each other. They bite each other.
It's like
They pick their noses.
little kid fight club.
Yeah, but soccer's such a good first sport for little kids.
Yeah.
Because you just get to run. Just run
Sure.
out there and kick the ball.
Yeah.
I think
get
it's
tired.
equally as hilarious would be to watch me play soccer.
Yeah,
Because I don't know anything about it.
I get a little irritated sometimes. I'm like, God, you not see? Kick it now.
Yeah.
You know, but they're 6
Yeah.
or 5 or how old, right?
So after that, we went to Saltgrass for lunch. And
Nice.
Then,
Smoked sirloin?
yeah, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, and then yesterday evening we had some folks over. We had the Hartley clan over.
Yeah, we were there. I sat there and had a few too many Sprites.
Oat sodas.
Yeah, some oat sodas.
Yeah, it
you
was a
did.
good time, some good conversation.
Cooked some hot dogs and
Jason spilled a whole pack
I
of
did.
hot dogs.
Oh,
I
man.
did.
Bar
I don't-
S.
I don't know how I did that. Ballparks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I did that, but I did. I managed to get one on there. The other 7 hit the.
Did you just
hit
burn
the
off
dirt.
the germs and dirt?
They wanted me to, but I refused.
We were like, dude, just
Really?
go rinse them out and then throw them on the grill. They're
Was it in the
fine.
bathroom or something?
No, the driveway.
Oh.
Outside. in the
I
driveway.
probably would have eaten that.
Yeah, but yeah.
I one time at the lake at Texoma, we were camping down the islands, and I spilled a couple burgers,
Yep.
patties,
Mhm.
and for some reason onto the sand. Sorry,
Right.
and for some reason thought it'd be a good idea to just plow through it, and
That's a strong move.
I think I plowed through it actually.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Probably ate the whole thing.
It's a
But
bold
it was,
strategy.
it was not good.
I feel like Texoma's not what you want to rinse the burger off.
Yeah,
in
I don't know if
before
you,
No.
you guys wanted
No.
me to rinse off the motor oil and stuff from those hot dogs. But
That's how I got lupus.
yeah.
That's great. Speaking of Texoma, I haven't been not one time this summer.
I have been 2 times.
Does that kind of hurt your feelings a little?
Yeah, it
Uh,
was actually 2 times more than I've been in the past 3 years.
I had
so
lunch on
take that as a win.
Texoma on Friday
Did you?
at the Pelican's Landing.
cool.
How was that?
Really good.
Really? What'd you have?
A burger.
Burger?
Yeah.
That's
Where's
good.
the Pelican's Landing?
It is north of Callisburg.
Where's Callisburg?
West of Sherman?
Yeah, just past Whitesboro,
Okay.
Yeah.
before Gainesville.
Is that
How-
like up 377, Gordonville?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that area. So
Okay.
did you go there purposefully, or were y'all like in that area?
Oh, we were working over there. Our
Ah.
boss was like, "Hey, let's go over here and eat this place." So
Cool.
I had never been.
Gotcha.
It
Yeah.
was good.
I'd like to go back. Jet skis up
It
there.
was all
right now.
at that particular marina was all sailboats.
Yeah.
Man,
Probably-
I kind of like the idea of sailboats, but I feel like I don't like them.
I'm
like
out.
I wouldn't like the reality.
I'm
of it.
out.
Yeah.
That looks like
rent.
the
That's
most-
a rent activity.
Looks like
Yeah.
the most
I wouldn't
boring
suggest
thing
buying
you can
anything.
do on water.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of a pontoon boat better.
It might be a rent like in San Francisco or
Yeah.
East Coast or something.
But then I feel like that might be a skill set you should have before you rent it, though.
Man, I feel
Nah.
like if you're on a body of water and you're not holding a fishing pole, you're doing it wrong. But that's just
Okay.
my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm a
Feel-
bass boat kind of guy.
Man, I'm a pontoon, like a tri-toon, 24-foot tri-toon guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm a jet ski guy.
Yeah. Jet skis. Well, it's kind of hard not to be.
We were just talking to, was that before or after we recorded with Mike Sutherland about one of his photographers got a picture of me on Texoma.
Oh, we were talking about it. Yeah.
Was that before or during?
I think it was
I'm
during.
not sure if that made it on or not.
I don't
No.
think it did. Anyway, one of Texoma Living's magazines was out on Texoma a few years ago, and they were in like a 40-foot yacht just cruising, kicking up this huge swell. And I was out on the jet ski looking for 40-foot yachts kicking up a huge swell. So I followed it for probably 30 minutes, jumping the wake, coming like 6 to 10 feet off the water, and there was a guy on the back of the boat taking photos of me that I didn't realize.
How did y'all get into contact with each other?
They stopped the boat, and the guy said, "Hey, do you do birthdays?" That was his exact comment to me. Like, do I do this for birthdays? I was
Like he thought you were performing?
Yeah,
And you were like,
absolutely. I sure
You were like,
do.
yeah, on my birthday.
But I wanted the photos because I saw him taking
Right.
photos, so in a big camera. So I stopped him and got his email. It turns out he was a regular at the Irish Rover,
Wow.
where I was currently a bartender.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Small world.
it was very weird.
Small world.
But he took one of the best photos of me on the jet ski that I've ever had, just out of the water. Beautiful shot.
Did you happen to do a backflip at any point?
No backflips.
No
or
backflips.
dive
Superman
flips.
seat grab?
I didn't break anything. No, just
Just,
straight up and out of the water.
So
Try to hold on.
you're a lake guy. You've spent a lot of time on the lake. You've done a lot of jet skiing and wakeboarding and stuff. Have you ever done any wake surfing?
Yes.
So
by far the funnest thing.
well, dude, this blew my mind.
Funnest water activity.
I'm late to this, but I subscribe, to a YouTube channel called Rebuilder Guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Rebuilder Guy bought what he calls a super boat from Copart, and he bought it for like $3,000 or $4,000. Was flooded out, and he spent 6 or 8 months rebuilding it, and it is an amazing boat. And he took it out for the big reveal. He took it out, he and his family, and this guy was on the swim deck, the platform.
Yep.
And he stood on the wake surfboard, and just kind of tilted, got into the wake, and then just surfed for a long time.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
Yeah,
That's really
I've
cool.
done it where you get up on a surfboard like you would a wakeboard, I guess, with a really short rope, and then it's really tough to get up first because it's a shorter board. You're
Right.
pushing against that water. But once you get up, you can surf it with comfortably with the ski rope in your hand, and then once you get comfortable with it, just throw the rope in,
Right.
and then you can continue to surf it as long as
It's
you can
amazing.
keep that edge. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I could do it for an hour. If you don't lose your
wake.
your wake, you can stay with it for as long as that boat's got gas.
Man, see, I want to do that. I was telling Ashley after watching it, I said, when we get a boat, 'cause we will, I said I want to spend some time learning how to wakeboard and do this stuff, because I've only tried a couple of times, and they were always with you, and there was other people, and I was so worried about taking too much time to learn that I've never really done it.
Give it up. That's my advice. Just give it up.
Why?
Don't ever wakeboard again.
Why?
It's not worth it.
Is it not?
No, you're too old.
Oh.
Wake
okay.
surfing's where it's at. Like I said, you can go on the.
Oh, I figured that would be like a step. Like I'd have to figure out wakeboarding first.
No. I'd go straight for the surfing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't even worry
Good.
about the wake. It's too much on your knees and back and neck and
Your face.
Yeah, you get 2 runs in and they're awful and you're done.
Right.
Yeah.
You can get 50 runs surfing in and they're all gonna be like better than the next.
All
Yeah, I
right.
tried it with
I
you guys one
guarantee it.
time, and the next day I couldn't scratch my head.
Yeah,
So
that's about
sore.
it. Yep.
I got up once, and then I totally ragged off.
Wakeboarding is why my neck hurts right now.
Yeah,
Right.
I did not
From
care
10
for
years
it.
ago.
I didn't care for it. It didn't look like the payoff was good enough for what you had to go through.
Yeah, I mean, if you know what you're doing and you're used to it, it's one thing.
You guys
but
made it look easy, but
Yeah.
I didn't see me ever getting to that level.
Yeah.
I remember being on Blinky when y'all had Blinky
Yeah.
and Brett just doing it forever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he
Like-
would go long.
Yeah.
Like, he was kind of a freak that way. I got about maybe 2 minutes
All right.
per session.
Sure.
It just hurts too much.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be peak physical condition.
Boy, I am not peak
That's
physical
something
condition.
weird. I don't think any of us are.
What kind of sports cater to the opposite of that?
Baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess Babe Ruth was
Like-
like a fat guy, and he
You can
was
be anybody.
Designated
considered one of the
You can
best
hitter.
really
of all
be anybody and play baseball
Yeah.
in some facet.
time.
Yeah, if you're in the American League, you're the DH. That's like being a kicker, man.
I like to
It's like-
play hacky sack.
Dad, anybody? He's size or
It's one
shape.
of my faves.
I'm not even very good at that, to be honest. You know?
Yeah. I just started introducing backroads scavenger hunting.
I saw
I
that
don't know if y'all
today.
noticed, but got a little inspired by some backroads and threw a couple out.
There you go.
I think one got found. Kirsty might have found that one.
Really?
And I put one out this morning. I don't think it's been found yet.
Uh-oh.
We've got a good one.
Better beat me to it.
We've got a good one coming up. I'm not gonna give it away, but there's gonna be a hidden prize to be had soon that's gonna be step it up a notch.
Is it like one of those plastic Easter eggs with money in it?
That would be awesome. That's what it should be. Maybe we should do that.
Maybe we should.
Plastic Easter egg.
Yeah,
like
remember
the
those?
prize egg.
Yeah,
Yeah, prize egg.
Yeah.
I like it.
Maybe it'll have like a Lee's gift certificate.
Man, I'm
in it
probably
or
the
something.
only kid that would skip those and go straight to like the hard-boiled eggs. I
love-
liked those.
Yeah.
I would just be a little fat kid sitting around eating those.
But you
Other
remember-
kids are counting money, and I'm just eating hard-boiled eggs.
But you remember
That smell like money.
Yeah,
they always had the green yolk though. They were always overdone.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Who do we got coming on next, Matthew?
Next week or this week, I guess, on Wednesday.
Is it
Is
Wednesday?
it Wednesday or Thursday? One day you can't make it, right?
Thursday, I believe.
Thursday, yeah. No,
that
it
was
is
this
Thursday.
past week.
Yeah, that was
yeah,
this
this
past
last
week.
week.
Yeah.
Thursday at 6:30, we've got Mr. Arvis Buchanan.
There it
Yeah,
is.
that's gonna
there
be
it
It's
is.
exciting. A lot
You
of people
guys
asking for this guy.
Called for him, so we went out and got him.
Yep, we found him.
Cost
You
a
know where I
lot.
found him?
At his house?
Buchanan Insurance Company.
Really?
Really?
Well, I didn't find him there, but I just got his number.
What a
there.
logical place to look.
Yeah.
Matthews.
Makes
I went
a
through
lot
the
of
phone
sense.
book. Luckily, it didn't take long. I just went
So
to the
he was
bees.
just there visiting? Or?
No, he wasn't there. I got it from Joyce.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, she hooked me
you,
up.
You cheated.
Well, again, if maybe Garrett would answer a phone call, we might could have him on the recap
he,
after
he
the
could be in this
Arvis.
empty seat.
Yep.
I would be willing to give my chair up to Garrett to interview
I think y'all should share mics.
Arvis.
Yeah, we might
because,
share mics.
If anybody can drag some good stories out of some of these old Leonardites, it would be Garrett.
Yep.
Yeah.
He knows them.
Yeah.
This is a call.
Yeah, so this is the bat signal, Garrett. If you're listening,
He's
we would like to
not.
have you around.
He's not. I tried to call him this. I feel like I'm starting to be the overly attached girlfriend. Like I've called him a few times. He doesn't return my calls.
He's like, finally.
I know. It's like,
Finally,
God,
the ball's in my court.
Yeah, I can just not respond.
But yeah, that'll be fun.
yeah.
Harvest will be
Looking
good,
forward to
man.
that one.
I'd like a little feedback.
Yeah.
From our listeners if they want to hear something from Harvest.
Yeah.
If you want us to ask him something,
Yeah,
you
get
let
your
us know.
questions in.
let us know on the Facebook page.
Got a few days. I don't know. We got some cool stuff coming up. We've talked about some good ideas.
I'm going this weekend after Arvis's interview, going down to the Guadalupe River.
Doing a river float?
Not maybe, depending on the weather.
Oh yeah. Well, I bet it'll still be warm down there.
Yeah, it'll be nice, but it's that
Whereabouts?
cold water.
Green,
It's honestly it's New Braunfels. I'm not
Oh,
even
okay.
sure.
What are you doing down there?
We are going with Careless Original. I don't know
Mhm.
if you're familiar with them from the Facebooks and Instagrams.
Okay.
They support a lot of automotive stuff.
Oh, right on.
They have a Careless Off-Road
Cool.
page, which they're trying to promote the trucks and Jeep stuff. So we're going down there with kickbacks to support their first of hopefully what will be an annual party.
Nice.
Cool.
DJ B's going down there with me.
Very cool. You
He'll be tearing up the ones and twos.
I know.
The siren
I
could
don't
go
know if you
down
know
there
this,
too.
but the siren would have loved to have
Yeah,
gone
well,
to
it's
this.
not too late.
Might do
that.
that.
I
is
am
a
telling you
little
a
bit.
week early.
It's a little bit early.
Yeah.
But we'll be going down there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They've got a lot of events going on, giveaways, DJs, live music, probably some trail rides and stuff like that.
Cool.
I
I love that area.
We're excited to check it out and go down there for the weekend.
Yeah, you're gonna have good weather for it too.
I think so. It might be too cold for me.
For you.
Yeah.
Too cold meaning you may or may not have to wear a long sleeve shirt.
Right. I might have to put some sleeves on.
Speaking of siren on locations, can I ask this? I feel like I'm kind of a nerd and I like astronomy, and we were talking about it a little bit beforehand about the McDonald Observatory in Fort Davis. I'd like to go down there and tour it and then maybe video it, put some stuff up on the YouTube, have a discussion with the executive director of it. Is that all right? Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds cool. Astronomy's a funny word.
It isn't a funny
It sounds
word,
like a
so.
lunch meat to me.
Yeah. Can I get some of that bacon encrusted astronomy?
Yeah, give me some astronomy.
Yeah.
Who do we got here, Matthew?
What's that?
Who do we got
Mr.
here?
Monique, my sister-in-law's here. She's getting some kickbacks for her new JT.
Nice.
She got the truck. She got the Jeep
She's got a
truck.
Gladiator?
Yeah, she just
Cool.
got it 2 weeks ago,
I'm
I think.
jealous, man.
I didn't realize you had that. I guess I didn't realize you had that model.
Yeah, it's the
Nice.
same thing for the JL, JLU, and the JT,
Nice.
which includes the truck, which is pretty cool. Y'all seen it?
Yeah, I love it. I wish I could afford it, but
They
it's
just
like
announced
$11
plans for the
billion.
diesel and the JL. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Maybe,
assume that'll-
yeah, I'm scared of first generation stuff like that though.
Yeah.
Like the EcoBoost.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep.
You want to get it a couple generations in.
Yep.
Although I say that we bought my wife a new car.
80% of the JT is from last year's JL, so
Sure.
should be most of the bugs should be worked out. The diesel would be cool though.
We
Dodge has been using that diesel.
Yeah,
So.
it's the one they put in their half-ton pickups.
Mm-hmm.
we bought my wife a new Subaru Ascent.
Yeah, it's a cool car. Kind of looks like
Thanks.
her old car.
Kind of does, but it's brand new. There's no, this is the first model, and I was kind of like, I don't know. It has automatic brights, so when cars are coming, it automatically dims the lights, and I didn't know if that was like maybe a glitch or if that was meant to happen.
Right.
You know.
Does it do the thing where you can put your foot under the trunk latch and it will raise
I think
up?
it does.
My
Yeah.
wife's car does that, and it's cool.
You know what I don't like is Apple CarPlay.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, I will say it's better than the Chevrolet stuff. The Chevrolet Link or whatever it is terrible.
Yeah. I've got the Link too in my Ford.
Don't complain about the Apple Play. I dig it.
Yeah, I
Compared to
guess.
what I have.
Sure.
Mine doesn't ever like to connect. It wears me out.
Sure.
But that's not a big deal, really.
I know. You say that though. If it gets disconnected, like while I'm en route, I have to like pull over, stop, kill the car, open the door so it completely resets because it won't
Oh, wow.
reconnect.
Take off your left shoe.
Yeah.
Spin around
Well,
3
that's-
times.
Blood
that's
of a
not-
virgin. You know.
That's not good.
No, it's terrible.
You have to blow in the cartridge and put it back in.
Yeah,
All right, you got me.
but it is a 2010, and it's probably never had like a firmware update or whatever. So,
Yeah.
You know.
Hmm.
Anyway, probably because I leave my hubs locked in and stuff. And I shouldn't.
Yeah, you
know.
probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it's whatever.
You drive
It's just
a
a
lot
tr-
of miles
it's a truck.
in
I
that thing.
do. I do.
Yeah, it's a truck.
The forums say people do it all the time, so I was like, whatever. Anyway,
Trucks. I
well,
think that's about it for
Is
y'all.
that all we got for today?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of a
It's
kind
a
of a
short
slow Sunday. We got a
recap.
Cowboy game coming
Yeah,
up.
I
we
gotta
do.
get out of here, man. The
Yeah,
Cowboys
what is
about
it?
to play
3:30.
the
It's we got
Packers.
three minutes
I
till the
think it started 2 minutes ago.
25.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right, we'll go Cowboys.
Well, you missed somebody kicking a football over the end zone.
yeah,
That's
go
what you missed.
Cowboys.
is there
And,
anything you want to talk about, Jason?
well, we're talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
So,
Dallas.
yeah.